Hey guys, this is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Putting on my lipstick so that you can see that I have lips because you couldn't otherwise. But this is Born Without Boundaries Tarot on Astrology Motivation, and this is your daily tarot card reading. This tarot card reading is for all zodiac signs. So if you want zodiac sign specific readings, check out the main channel, Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, you are up and doing extremely well and just debuted today. Capricorn, Pisces, and Aquarius, all of them are huge readings because this is such a kind of like butterfly out of the cocoon period, very much needing a change and people seeking change, and what is that doing to your daily lives. So they're really big readings, and I appreciate everybody. Hey Cole, what's up? Intuitive Tumbleweed, what's up? What's up? I love that name. That's a cute screen name, man. So today is Wednesday. The sun will enter Aquarius at 9:39 p.m. today. That p.m., that time is based on Eastern Standard Time. So over in California, it'll be 6:39 p.m. that the sun will enter Aquarius. The sun will enter Aquarius when, at least for us in the Northern Hemisphere, the sun is setting. The sun will enter Aquarius while the sun is setting in the Northern Hemisphere. Brown is the color of the day. The moon is in Leo, and the sun enters Aquarius today. This is big because Uranus just went direct, right? So change is going to be made, and change is going to be made now. Also a sense of just not being able to tolerate any bullshit anymore. And of course, the nodes changed yesterday as well. These are big shifts. Mercury is in retrograde. Venus is in retrograde. That means, in a lot of ways, it's almost happening at just the right time. We're being held back to understand how important change is, how important the ability to make changes is. It's almost like God's trying to frustrate us to forgetting or being able to make any, frustrate us so much we're not capable of making the excuses we used to make to talk ourselves into not making the changes that were needed. Because the frustration is going to grow so bad that we're being held back, we're just not going to be able to wait to make the changes. The changes are going to be our everything. And that's what I'm saying. It's like divine intervention, as in the changes will be made this time. This isn't like I'm giving you an option. The changes are going to happen. And this is going to happen in our daily lives. Talking about, switching even electronical equipment that I've been, during Mercury retrograde, a lot of things become very clear of what's functioning and what's not functioning. And I'm just like, they're like, I've waited long enough. I need upgrades. There's things that you can't let wait longer anymore, and you're starting to realize it because it's just causing you too many fucking problems, right? And the problems are going to be they're going to be so primary right now. They're going to be so in your face right now, I should say. So the moon is in Leo. Moon in Leo is it's difficult because it is a sense of I need to be seen, right? I need to be seen. I need to be acknowledged. Not every day. I don't have to be in the spotlight. Not all Moon and Leo people want to be in the spotlight, but when they think they're good at something, when they feel they're good at something, they absolutely emotionally need validation. They need attention for it. So where you can use this energy really well is to say, okay, well, where do I really want attention? Right? Where do I really feel like I should be shining? And then you'll really know what your direction in life is, and you'll kind of you'll be able to prioritize based on what really matters to you, what you really want the attention for, because we don't all want to be in the spotlight. I just needed more of this every second of our lives. We don't all want to be. And certainly Pluto is still combust the sun. The sun is about to be combust Mercury, which is in retrograde, right? Just like, okay, this is us really getting a dose of, I'm tired of being held back, right? I'm tired of all these conflicts and complications, and I'm going to clean this shit up and fix it. That's kind of what it is. It's time for a fix. It's time for a fix. You ready? Let's get into the cards. I can't spend a lot of time with you guys today. Hey, everybody that just joined in. What's up? Oh, happy to finally catch. I'm happy you finally caught me live. Marby! Oh my God, I didn't even know you were following me on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I guess so, because you watch the videos. I've never seen you on here before. I'm glad you could catch me live too. So let's go. What's up? Welcome everybody. I know we got 17 people in the crew right now. We're just gonna get started because yeah, I don't have a long time to be able to stay this time around. Oh, the Magician. That's you. That's the Magician. That's us. That's us and what we're making out of our own lives and finding our power, or that we are working on conjuring something. You know, we are in the process of something we have been working on, you know, including if that what we've been working on is ourselves. And then we have Three of Swords, heartbreak. So there might have been some word or disappointment in abilities. Maybe you thought you were good at something and you're finding out you aren't. That doesn't mean you're not destined to do it. It means you have to learn about it. It means you have to educate yourself about it and you have to get a skill set in it. That's all it means. And if you can take the ego out of the situation, it's not failure. It's an opportunity to learn and get better at something that you love. But there's some disappointment here. There's some disappointment here in something that you really had felt like you invested a lot in. But this is the time when you're going to realize, I thought I invested so much, but you didn't invest it in the right places, or no, you really weren't working as hard as you thought you were. That kind of thing. This is the kind, in other words, you really, even though you've been investing so much, you still have more work to do. Then we have Cancer, the Chariot, moving on. So deciding to move on from a situation that just was constantly frustrating you, disappointing you. You've been trying to make it work. I feel like this is, I don't know, maybe you're getting a chance to move forward now. You've been disappointed a lot. Oh, Nine of Pentacles headed straight in there. You could also be leaving something else behind, taking a new job, deciding I'm not dealing with this shit anymore, and just moving on to another opportunity. But this is definitely like, it's not just moving on. That's the Six of Swords. The Chariot is, it's time to actually make progress. Progress is actually going to be made. And once I'm done with the main reading, I will clarify the Three of Swords and understand why there was sadness here. We have the Queen of Wands. So feeling really good about yourself, feeling really confident in what you've created. Really, the Queen of Swords isn't really, she's confident because she's Wands, but she's more confident in what she creates. She's more confident in her passions and her ideas. She is passion driven and she doesn't doubt herself. And she's just like, everybody wants her. People can't get enough of her because she creates her own charisma through her dedication and tenacity and her commitment to whatever she's passionate about. Six of Swords is here, and this is moving on. This is our central energy, and it's right beneath the Chariot. So this would be able to finally find a way to get over what was bothering you or troubling you, or even what was complicating things for you, or holding you up or holding you back. Get over that Three of Swords shit. And this is moving on, finally being able to, like turn that wheel. And these cards is interesting. I've never seen this attributed to science before, but it's almost like in some ways, the Six of Swords is finding out a way to analyze things so that you can see a solution where you once couldn't find one, to use cool intellect, which is science, to figure out how to get out of this situation or move on from this situation. So it's asking as the central energy for us to be objective, because there's something that's bothering us, yes, but there's actually a way to fix it if we can be objective enough to just sit back for a while, take a step back emotionally and see this objectively. And then we have Justice, which is putting things back into balance. What is this? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Thank you, Sophie. Justice is here. So this is once again major arcana. You have the Magician, you have the Chariot, and you have Justice. So and then you have the Ace of Wands. So it's almost like in some ways the world is finally ready for new ideas, right? That's kind of what the vibe I'm picking up. And we were talking about that last week as I was talking about what it meant for the nodes to be changing and Uranus to be going direct, all of those things, the world is ready for new ideas, right? And it's balancing out all those ideas or thoughts that nobody would listen to or hear, but were correct. If it is correct, the universe is now putting it to some place where it will be noticed. The Three of Wands is here, is your ships are coming in, boo. There's opportunities here. You know, there's people recognizing and realizing and seeing you, maybe for the first time, or you know, taking those chances that were the more obscure chances, taking those risks on those things that other people had shoved back into the corner. And this kind of attention or focus, shift in focus, is really going to work for you. Maybe work for you to shift your focus, but also work for you because other people are shifting their focus. And there seems to be an opening. This could even be, in some sense, a court case being reopened and seeing it in a different light, or making people see things in a different light, to sort of like balance out the stories that have been told aren't always the truth, right? And just because you're comfortable with hearing them doesn't mean they're based on something that's factual, right? So there's a sense of things coming out now, or being made known now, through the use of cool science, things that are quantifiable, things that are measurable, things that are objective. By taking the emotions out of it, people are starting to see things through a different perspective. This doesn't surprise me because Uranus just went direct. Uranus is a planet that represents purely scientific and mathematical discovery. It's the first planet that we discovered that we had no contact with. We could not see it with our eyes. We didn't know it. It was discovered 100% by mathematical equations based on other planetary movements. They knew something was happening with gravity, but they didn't understand why. Math itself helped us discover Uranus. Math itself helped us to discover Uranus, and then we had telescopes that were strong enough. We pointed them in the right direction, and we confirmed it. But it was really math itself that discovered it. So ultimately, that's what it's saying. It's like, we're not looking at things correctly, and we need to. And when we do, we're gonna make a huge discovery that's going to balance things out a little bit better for us. And then we have the Hierophant here. This is Taurus. This is Taurus energy. Somebody could be trying to make money off of this, but ultimately, this talks about abundance, right? Sustainability, sustainable abundance, resources, maybe finding more. That's a little odd for me to be here, but that's also major arcana. It's got to do with Taurus going to the North Node then. Basically, rebuilding our own reality, or adding on to and changing our reality, but through cool intellect. And then we have Four of Cups is here. And Four of Cups is luxury. So living in style, living in abundance. This could represent a huge financial opportunity coming up. This could also mean that there's just more out there than we realize, that we don't realize that there's more opportunities, there's more chances than we think. This is also a sense of somebody that has taken the time. The Emperor is here. So energy, pure, unadulterated energy. Maybe there's a huge discovery that's going to be made about a new energy source, right? Or finding a way to get more energy, or sustain energy. Something like that could be happening with energy itself. It could also be that you're working hard, your energy has served you, and now it's bringing you in more than you realized, right? Eight of Pentacles. I just thought of tax season. I just thought, oh shit, how much money did I make last year? Did I pay enough in taxes? That kind of thing. That also came to me too. The Eight of Pentacles, though, is working really hard, being really diligent, not stopping, not giving up, pure energy, dedicating your energy to a very specific place. So focused energy is actually what's going to really pay off and sort of like let your cups overflow. That's really interesting. I said I wanted to do this. What is this Three of Swords, please? Can you just confirm Yeah, it did. The wheel of fortune is changing. So whatever broke your heart, that was like almost karma had to get finished. There was a karmic cycle that had to end. And because there was too much disappointment. It was almost like this is universal sorrow, universal disappointment. There's something that had to be done and be over with. And it's also saying that in some ways, your sorrow was your sorrow was what made you change so that you could, make more progress. Your sorrow maybe encouraged you or was your catalyst to change things, see things differently, do things, or get to work on something. So sorrow is standing here almost as like a catalyst, a necessary ingredient in the divine plot, right? To get you to serve your fucking purpose, essentially. Okay, let's start with the moon cards. One card came out, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And this is the underlying energy, or this is, okay. So this is a sense of we were stuck in our comfort zone. We were stuck there and nobody had people had basically refused to go into the North Node, right? They had been, this is like people had been staying away from the new or the change. Yeah, this is almost like the divine intervention that says, well, I'm going to prove something to you that is going to blow all of your fucking minds. And ultimately, it's going to change the way you look at the world and reveal something that is going to make you change the way you look at reality, the 3D world. I feel like this is a huge scientific discovery that's going to be happening, that's going to be announced. I think this is something that is going to impact us all since there's so many major arcana on this table. So, but how will it impact your life? How will it impact your life? Well, could impact it a great deal, right? Depending on, how aligned you are to truth and how you had aligned yourself. Space clearing was here, but she came out kind of wonky. There was attachment issues here, right? We didn't want to move on because we got comfortable with where we were sitting. We got way too comfortable in our idiocy and our complacency. That had been a problem. That had been a challenge for us. Something that was impeding our progress, or maybe impeding real scientific inquiry, because science can be misused as well, right? Science can be used to prove points just to, get grant money, right? This would be hoarding somehow. Space clearing is like, no, I just want more. I want more. I want more. I need more. I need more. Not wanting to let go of something that was causing a great deal of sorrow, right? Getting in the way of something. And so, bam, the wheel comes out, divine intervention. I'm not doing this now. I'm not playing this game anymore. Is essentially what the universe is saying. I'm not playing this game with you people anymore. If you're not getting it, I'm going to come in like Big Papa and I'm going to fucking rearrange shit for you. I'm going to make you find this. That's kind of what the universe is saying right now. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. And what I heard behind that is people are finally starting to listen. People are finally starting to listen and respect and appreciate what you have to give. We have firm foundation. This is also fire sign energy, a lot of fire. Conflict and defeat. Oh, wow. This is going to blow your mind. We have firm foundation. And then we have have conflict and defeat. And then we have the universe. Universe is about to blow your mind on something that you thought was absolutely verified. On something people thought, this is probably science, right? Quote unquote science, people thought was 100%. It's about to be blown out of the water. The universe is about to come through and talk and show a reality, a truth, right? A truth beyond what we had the ability to measure. And it's going to blow a lot of motherfuckers out of the water. It's going to disrupt a lot. So get ready for universal disruption. Because this is going to prove that what a lot of people were saying for a lot of years was actually bad science. They weren't using science right. And when they use science correctly, here it is right in front of us, just waiting to be seen. But the science they were using was used to what? Prove what they already believed and prove the box that they'd already built around themselves. Real science is extremely creative. It's outside of the box thinking. And then we have soulmates here. So in other words, this was meant to happen. This was destined. Now, how does this mean in your personal life? Something that you really believed was true. Something that you thought maybe would never happen, or something that you thought was insurmountable is about to fucking crumble and bring you together with really what's supposed to be. I think that this is an acknowledgement that the universe has to intervene because it sees that there's too much shit, there's too much clutter. There's no way we can make our way out of this maze because there's too much crap. So there's a sense of coming in and fucking crashing it all down and saying, here, you two need to be together, or you need to meet this person, or this interaction needs to happen. That kind of thing. And I've been predicting that for a while. Just saying. Just saying. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Wow. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Winter, take care of your needs. And we're in winter now. And then spring, see your seeds grow. And this gives us a time frame, right? We're here now. By spring, this is going to be in full effect. Wow. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy and transform and unveil your gifts. See, I feel like the world wasn't ready. And it needed, before you could unveil your gifts or show your true self, before us to actually be able to see what was right in front of us, we had to get to a place where we were protected. It had to be protected. It was being protected. It was right there in front of you, but it was being protected. So nothing could happen to it because it was too valuable or precious for it to happen to. So this is definitely something that's going to change your life that you might need protection for, because you might blow up that big. And just wait, you're going to go from winter to spring in a heartbeat. You know, there's bountifulness, there's like death and sadness, or cold and lack of growth, to push prosperity, abundance, wolf to rabbit. Also a sense, once again, of watch out, because people are going to be hungry for you. So there's a sense of the gift wants to come, but you're going to need to be in a safe space. God doesn't want to give you this gift. He doesn't want you to know about this gift until he knows, or she knows, whatever pronoun you want to use. I don't care. It's God. It's beyond the pronoun. So whatever, God will need you to be in a safe space to hear this information. You can't hear this information just everywhere, right? This can't happen to you just anywhere. You have to be protected. So the timing, the timing is based on where will this information be okay to unveil, right? You know, seriously, like where will the person be safe? You know, you don't want to read a will that just says you inherited $5 million, right? In the middle of, maybe in the middle of a subway where there's going to be someone who wants to mug you right there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it has to be unveiled. I'm not saying this is even money, but it has to be unveiled in a place where A, you're going to be comfortable with it to accept it, and B, you're going to be protected, and there's not going to be anyone around you that's going to do harm to you to take it from you. That should give you an idea of how important this is, that it happens, right? Of how precious it is to the universe, that it just needs to be nestled, right? And it needs to be protected and kept safe. But this is abundance. This is abundance galore. But it's like in the middle of the winter, you don't want to, it's like you got to watch out for the wolves because they're hungry, right? If you're a little bunny, you're hiding. You're hiding because you're in your burrow because there's nowhere to hide in the middle of the fucking winter, right? You're basically staying low. Like you're overexposed right now. We got to wait till there's protection around you so that we know you can come out and it's safe for this abundance to be given to you. That's kind of what these cards are saying, and it's fucking blowing my mind. What, did I get a card out here? I gotta get going in 5 minutes, guys. Rose quartz, love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. So see, it may not be, it doesn't have to be money. Then we have increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. And then we have your love life is renewed. So this could be just universal love and a lot of abundance and support coming in for you. It could also mean that, you know what, people are starting to see how attractive you are. People are starting to see how, you're going to have options. But probably, yeah, there's going to be like a reigniting of a flame that you had thought had gone out. It may not be an ex-lover. It may be the flame of passion itself, right? It may be like you thought that was put away. You put that one away. You kind of like you were happy and content, but you weren't supposed to get so happy and content because that's not what you're meant for. You are meant for connection and you are meant for love. And it just has to happen in a place, because this could be soulmate, right? This could be an actual soulmate coming into your life. It just has to happen in a place where everything is set in a way that A, you'll believe it, and B, you'll find each other, and C, it's protected and nothing will get in the way of it. So get in the way of it. In other words, it won't be misinterpreted, right? The looks, the exchanges, the interactions won't be misinterpreted. It will be certain. You will be sure. That kind of thing. Let's get into the angel messages because I gotta get my show on the road. We have to have protection here. Once again, that's not even an accident. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy, and then we get protection in the angel cards. So we have, you are safe, do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. So you are being protected right now because this is big. This is big. Adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. Explore all the possibilities. And then we have compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. So you had to be ready. In other words, a big part of this had to be self-love. You had to be ready to love yourself. You had to be ready for that. You had to love who you are. It was waiting for that to happen. That's the protection you needed, right? And when you started seeing life as, oh, this is fun. Even when I have issues or problems, these are challenges. Like it's like is your mindset changed? Because we needed your mindset to shift in order to give you this. Because you ultimately are the ultimate protection, but your hands have to be strong enough to hold this. I can't put it in your hands when it's just going to make you collapse. God was waiting for you to be ready. And then we have precious gift. I mean, this is almost so gorgeous. I can't. Friendship, family, and love are precious gifts. Do not lose sight of what is most important. And then we have heart and soul. When making your decision, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. And that's a big part of science that I want to bring up. A lot of times science now has been used in fear. Science has been used to limit. And that's not what science was supposed to do. Science was supposed to be an adventure. Science was supposed to be an exploration tool. It's not supposed to be the great limiter. It's not supposed to be what induces fear and keeps us from being smarter and knowing and understanding and being connected to everything around us. It's not supposed to be that. It's being misused because it's profitable. Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you. I protect you. Yeah. And keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. So it's all good, guys. It's all good, boo. The angels have got you. I got to let you all go, but I'm so proud of us all for joining here today. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been so responsive. I was just focusing on the reading. But I will definitely, I will definitely not see you tomorrow. No, I will definitely not see, but definitely look for Taurus. Oh my God, God bless you all. You guys have blown up the channel. You are phenomenal. 80,000 subscribers. It's official over on Born Without Boundaries. Isn't that fantastic? I was losing my shit. That's so awesome. And it's because of Taurus. I'm telling you, the fucking Taurus video just blew up the channel. I got so many new subscribers. It was beautiful. So welcome everybody. But I will not be doing a daily tomorrow because I will be driving. I'll be driving out to Arizona to see Doug. So FYI, that daily will not happen tomorrow. It just can't. I just don't have time. But hopefully there will be one on Friday. I have to go do DMV stuff tomorrow in Arizona. And so once all that is settled, I will be able to hopefully hop online and check in with you guys on Friday, even though I'll be filming from Arizona. But that doesn't really matter. I love you guys. Thank you so much for today and this time we got to spend together. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.